Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the movie Hellcat that is streaming now on Shudder for you all. As I've said in some of my previous videos, I'm not a fan of single location horror movies. I find them extremely boring. Being stuck in one confined space for the entire runtime just drains all the energy out of the film for me. There's nowhere for a story to go, nowhere for the tension to expand, and after a while it starts to feel like you're just watching someone sit in a room, or in this case a trailer, waiting for something to happen. That bias is important to mention right up front because Hellcat leans hard into that exact style, and it really worked against it for me. So I saw the trailer recently and I actually liked it a lot. It looked generally thrilling and interesting. The setup looked strong on paper. But the film starts out with a woman wakes up in the back of a moving camper trailer with a badly infected wound, and a voice from the truck towing it tells her that they have to reach a doctor within the hour or she'll suffer a horrific fate. That ticking clock premise, the isolation and uncertainty about the driver, it all felt like it had real potential for tension and suspense. The trailer sold me on that idea that this could be a tight, nerve-wracking ride of a movie. Unfortunately, once I sat down and watched the actual movie in full, that was not the case at all. What I got instead was something that felt slow, empty, and extremely boring. Let me just rephrase that for you all. It wasn't slow. It was just boring, and nothing really happened in the movie. The lead actress is good in her role. She carries a lot of the film on her shoulders and does solid work with what's given to her. You can tell she's putting in the effort, reacting to the situation, trying to keep the character grounded. The problem is that the movie surrounding her is extremely boring. With not much happening for long stretches. You're locked inside that trailer for most of the runtime, and the story just sits there. There's conversation, some movement around the confined space, a bit of investigation into the surroundings, but it never builds into anything that feels urgent or exciting. The pacing drags hard, scenes stretch out without payoff. I kept waiting for the tension the trailer promised to actually kick in, and it just didn't. I did like the body horror elements of the film. I found that interesting and entertaining. Um, Also, the infection and the physical effects have some nasty, effective moments that land well. There's, I'll say, a bit of gross out quality to those sequences that worked for me. Nothing too excessive, just enough to at least keep me entertained just for a little bit. But even those don't really go anywhere. They appear, they create a brief spark of interest, and then the movie settles right back into being boring again. There's no real escalation, no satisfying development of those ideas. It all just feels stagnant. The film keeps circling the same limited setup without ever breaking free into something more dynamic or engaging for me. But on a positive note, I will say the cinematography is great and the film looks good. It's well shot. The lighting and framing inside the trailer create a solid visual atmosphere, and it doesn't look cheap. On a technical level, it holds up, but looking good can't save a movie that feels this empty and uneventful. Pretty images only go so far when the story itself is dragging its feet along the ground the whole time. So I will end this review in saying, if you like single location horror movies, if that confined, dialogue heavy, slow unfolding style works for you, then you might get a kick out of this movie. But Hellcat didn't for me. Though it was so this movie was a major letdown for me, judging by the trailer, which raised my expectations. The lead actress did her part well, and the body horror had potential, but the overall experience was just extremely boring with not enough happening to justify the runtime for me. So unfortunately, I'm giving this movie a 1.5 out of 5. That's my score for the movie. This movie is available now to stream on Shudder. So if you're interested in this movie, you can stream it on Shudder. And so that's my review for today. If you like this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more upcoming horror movie reviews in the future. Cheers.